Black hole sun, won't you come?
Personal trainer here, and I'm going to explain to you exactly why most of us, myself included, barely even look like we work out. Well, the reality is, as a personal trainer, if you actually want to make that your full-time job, you are going to be working 24/7. So I was a personal trainer for 7 months at a commercial gym while also operating my independent personal training business. I was working 70 hours a week. I often had to eat only one meal for the entire day. Now, if you're on a cut, this might sound good, but I was 215 pounds with a six-pack. I was very lean and I did not need to be eating that little. And I was also thirsty because there was no time to drink water because you're constantly on the floor working and talking to clients. Now, besides the fact that you are not able to eat food and you are barely sleeping and don't have the time to train, there's also the fact that you're constantly standing up at work. This leads to severe overuse injuries that gets compounded by the lack of sleep. During the 7 months that I was working full-time as a personal trainer, I tore my knee, I injured my wrist extremely badly, I injured my shoulder so badly I don't even know how, and I also had a bunch of other aches and pains. Now, to put it into perspective, I was a trainer who was limping around while training his clients because I could not stand up. I would have to constantly randomly sit down on the ground because I was in so much pain. So the sad reality is, most people who are personal trainers are completely out of shape and just spend 9 hours a day watching other people do what they love while watching themselves completely break down. Some of you guys might be saying, well, just clock out early, don't work 70 hours a week. Well, the reality is, even if you clock out early, you're going to end up working well over 70 hours in reality because of the fact that you're constantly on your phone answering client questions. It's not like you can just ignore your clients for two reasons. First of all, the moral reason is that clients are inevitably going to get injured on their own time. And if you are not going to be there to help them out, then they're going to be screwed. Now, the other reason, let's say you don't care about your clients and you're just in it for the money. Well, if you're not answering your clients when they're literally injured or while they need you, they're asking for help with something, you're going to lose your clients. And in a job that pays based on performance, you need your clients, otherwise you lose your paycheck. So while I used to have this mindset about personal trainers that, damn, these guys probably don't know what they're talking about because they're out of shape, I started to realize after entering the industry that most of these people were once extreme athletes that ended up becoming just regular Jimmy Joe Bobs, and sometimes in even worse shape than your average Joe because of the fact that all they do is work.